Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. This reading is intended for the sign of Libra. If you're watching for a Libra, just reverse roles because it will feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Libra in this reading. So we're looking at love. We're looking at the rest of February. I'm taking a second to just check the bottom of the deck to see what's been up since the last time I have spoken with you. Oh my goodness. Okay. This has been kind of an anxiety situation. So, giving up on something that feels like a failure, feeling like you're never, this person that you're dealing with, it's rough because you've got so many swords. It's like this person always keeps you in a state of anxiety and confusion. A lot of your swords are in the reverse, but I think the hard part is that this person is a liar. They're such a good liar that it makes you question yourself. This is someone that this person isn't faithful. I don't even think you're in a relationship with this person because it looks like they could have either kids with someone else, and so they're always with that person. Even though they tell you that that's not where they want to be. They can't leave. Maybe they're waiting. It's like this person is waiting for something to happen. And then they tell you that, like, oh, I'm waiting for my daughter to go to college. I'm waiting for my son to move out. I'm waiting for my kids to be old enough to go to daycare so my kid's mom can get a job and I'm not just leaving her with nothing. For some of you, this is going to sound dark, but this person was actually waiting for their spouse to pass away. So it seems like maybe this person was battling some kind of like cancer, but it looks like it went into remission. And so they feel like they can't leave that person because they're ill, but they're getting better. This is crazy. Whoever you're dealing with, it's like they have every excuse in the book why they can't leave where they are. And then they gaslight you and try to make it seem like not only do they have to stay where they are, but that they'd really rather be with you. But then what's weird is like, you're not the only person they're talking to outside of this spouse or this person that it seems like they've built a life with. And so that's really like the final thing for you is like, okay, it's one thing if you have a situation that you can't walk away from right now. You fell out of love with your spouse and then they ended up getting sick or whatever the deal is. There's something here where it's like this person has to be wherever they are, or at least that's what they tell you. And so it's like in your mind, you've justified that situation as like, okay, they have an obligation to fulfill. But then the hard part is like, I mean, that's already hard and complicated. But past that, this person is with other people. This is insane. Because like what's interesting is like they don't even, whoever this is that they're with, that they like report to or have to be with, they don't seem like they have a sexual relationship with this person. So this person really could just be ill. Like they were gonna divorce, but then they got sick. It's like neither one of them really want to be with each other is what I'm seeing. But maybe they're staying together for the kids, because I'm not seeing your person having a sexual relationship with the person that it feels like they built a life with at all. But what I am seeing is like they have a relationship with you. And then when the two of you argue about what they're going to do with where they are, they ghost you or block you or stop talking to you. And then they go off with other people. This person, they really need to get better at like closing out situations before they start new situations, because they still are with whoever they built the life with. Then they're with you and they're trying to build with you, but they don't have enough energy to give you. And then when you're upset, there's somebody else now that they've begun to see and they're lying to you about it. And you know for a fact this is a thing. But it's like you're already so deep in such a strange situation that it's like, okay, I've put all my eggs in this basket. I've waited for this person to figure out what they're going to do about the situation they were in when I met them. And now I feel like I'm being cheated on, but I can't even really justify that as me being cheated on because technically speaking, they're cheating with me because of whoever they're with, that they were with when I met them. You know what you know is what I'm seeing here. This person is gaslighting you to try to make it seem like you're being like crazy, or you're just being difficult, or you're not working with them. This is nuts. This is a big mess, Libra. But what I'm seeing is in the next few weeks, 7 of Swords reversed, you're going to get an apology from this person, but you're also going to find out everything that you need to know and have proof. Okay? So it's interesting because, like, you've been doubting your intuition about this person, and now that you've tried to, like, call them out on, like, hey, are you seeing someone else outside of me and outside of your situation over there? It's like they started arguments. They kind of tortured you psychologically, trying to make it seem like you were just being jealous or suspicious. Maybe they even said things to you like, this is why I fell out of love with my wife or my husband. Don't start acting like this. But in reality, they are doing exactly what you think they're doing. What's interesting is this person has gone through a period of, like, trying to kind of punish you with their silence or not pay attention to you. They're going to come back and tell you, like, hey, the reason I was gone was because my family needed me. And you might say, okay, I get it. But it's almost like you go through this person's phone, or if you don't go through their phone, maybe they leave their phone out. Say they go to the bathroom and they get a text message that comes up on their home screen, and it's not from the person that you know that they live with, it's from somebody else. And it's something very suggestive, or it's something very telling about where your person has been. And once you find that out, it's like you want to completely block this person. You feel ignored, you feel slighted, you feel pissed off, and you feel like they're a liar. You're also feeling upset with yourself for letting this person back into your space because you knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was something off about them and you knew it. And then it's like getting the information, your fears being confirmed. But on the bright side, this has already been such a long, chaotic mess. You can do something different without feeling obligated to this person. Because what I'm seeing is, like, it's almost like you stay with this person because you hope that they will one day be able to just be with you. But you also see the stress and the strain of the situation that they're in. And so you feel an obligation to this person to support them through whatever they're supporting their family through. Maybe they have a sick child. I don't know. There's something that they feel stressed about that you support this person through. And it's going to feel like kind of a slap in the face because it's like, wow, I put everything I wanted on the back burner for you. I've supported you through all of your family drama, right? And now this is what you're doing. For a small group of you, maybe this person is in prison, and so that's the obligation where they can't just leave and be with you. And then it's like, maybe they write you a letter and they're like, hey, I'm sorry. I know you accused me of talking to other people. I kind of freaked out. Come see me. Then you get there and there's someone else in the visiting room that's supposed to see them that decided to surprise them that day. And that's the person they're talking to. Or a guard makes a comment like, oh, I thought y'all broke up. I saw him with so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that where it's like, as soon as you allow this person back into your space, it's like everything they told you, it turns out to be a lie. And so, like, if they're not married, maybe they're in prison. If they're not in prison, maybe you have, like, a long distance relationship with this person and they're away at school and so they can't leave school to be with you. It's like this person already has some kind of commitment that stresses them out, that they can't walk away from, that you support them through and you understand. But now they've been getting support from someone else. Ace of Swords coming out in the reverse for what you're going to want to do about this. So for you can't ignore the disrespect you feel in the next few weeks about how this person has been moving. It feels like they took everything that they said they were going to give to you that you've been waiting for all this time, and they've been giving it to someone else and then have the nerve to lie to you and like keep you on hold. And it looks like blatantly ignore you. You may even find out that this person ignored your call, or took your call and told you they needed to let you go when they were with whoever this is. And that really is going to upset you, because you're going to feel left out in the sense of like, I thought we were a team. I thought me and you were like working through life together. And now I feel silly because like you're playing in my face kind of energy, right? 3 of Swords coming out for your opportunity. So you have the opportunity to 86 this person from your life, to be done with this and move on to something that's more stable, more available, right? This is a very unavailable person physically. They don't have it to give you for all of the reasons that you know more than I do, right? But I'm seeing that they're not gonna move. They're not gonna leave where they are. They're gonna keep you kind of on this back burner waiting for the day that they're finally free, right? And then in the meantime, it's like they're starting new things with other people and giving attention to new people. So you have an opportunity to be done with this. And I really think that would be a good thing to do, simply because you deserve somebody that is at the very least showing up the way you are. And they're so stretched thin with all the things and people and stuff. They don't even have it to give you themselves. Like, they're giving everybody just the smallest percentage of themselves. And then they're taking the most from everybody around them and acting like they're doing so much and trying to be so strong for everybody, when in reality, this person's kind of a parasite. So cutting this out of your life, like, it's almost like the universe was like, okay, Libra, if you're going to stay in this situation where this person gaslights you and then leans on you for all this support to deal with the situation that they're refusing to leave, right? I see that you're going to keep staying in this. What would it take to make you leave this? Maybe if they start spending time with someone on top of the time they spend with you, maybe that'll really open your eyes to what kind of person you're dealing with, right? That's kind of literally like the message I'm getting from the universe is like, Libra, how bad do I need to make this before you'll leave? How much do I need to put on you before you'll see like this person is just not it, okay? 2 of Cups reversed for your obstacle. You love this person. You feel like this is the one for you. I get it. Sometimes we try to chalk things up to like, I met the right person at the wrong time. Or, if they can just get through this, whatever it is, we'll be stronger. But like, in reality, this energy, they go where they feel good. And so when they were with their wife or their husband, they felt good until it wasn't good anymore. And then they found you. And then they were with you until it didn't feel good anymore. And then they're going to find somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person will make you feel like you're the center of the universe because they are leeching off of your energy. So if they can build up your energy, that's more energy for them to take. But as soon as you start having expectations, or you start saying like, well, hey, last month you said this, or last year you said this, or man, I thought 2024 was going to be the last time you had to go there or do that, they don't feel good anymore. You get what I'm saying? And so they want to find that new supply. Like, all these swords in the reverse, not great. Test kind of high on the scale for narcissism. At the very least, psychological abuse that you've been receiving from this person. I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't diagnose anybody. Narcissism is a diagnosis. I'm just calling it like I see it, okay? Your obstacle with the 2 of Cups in the reverse is that this person is always going to put something in between the 2 of you. It's never going to be just the 2 of you. It's very possible that you've waited for this person for a really long time, and whatever situation they're in now that they couldn't leave is coming to an end. And so it looked like it was just going to be the 2 of you. And then they now have introduced this new party in to put you in the place of the husband or wife that they're sick of, and the new party in your place. You get what I'm saying? This person is always going to create the dynamic of a 3. I'm not sure what their problem is. It's like they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket. They want to be able to go wherever it feels best to them at any time. And so that's the issue, is that even if they're coming to the end of this cycle with this husband, wife, prison, school, whatever, and you're like, man, I'm finally seeing that we're going to be together. This is finally it. There's always going to be another person. And unfortunately, they're not going to replace the husband, wife that they don't like with a new person. They would put you in that spot because you're getting sick of them. So they're beginning to resent you. And so they need a better supply of energy. Does that make sense? All right. So Knave of Swords coming out for something to consider. You see this for what this is. The writing is on the wall, right? It's time for you to internalize what you're seeing and to take some action in a new direction, okay? This snake on this man's left hand, this is this person blocking you from your intuition because they will tell you half-truths. They tell lies. They make it seem like you're being extra. You're acting up. I'm stressed out. Why would you do this right now? This is somebody that will always project it back onto you. If you look at the tip of this sword, it's a forked tongue, right? And so this person, they never really tell the truth. They're very duplicitous. Something I would invite you to consider is, what did they tell the husband or wife about you? Right? If you know everything they tell you about the husband-wife person or the school or the whatever, what do you think they say about you to that person or that situation? Because they were there first. So you can't tell me they don't talk to this other situation about you. Also consider, what are they telling the new person about you? Probably something very similar to what they told you about their person, ex-wife, husband, wife, whatever person, right? So as they were painting that picture of the husband being so horrible before he got sick and now I got to take care of him, or the wife being so lazy or stupid and we just stay together for the kids, and give me energy, give me sympathy, make accommodations and concessions for me so that I can stay in this situation because it's comfortable, right? Whatever they told you about their previous partner, I promise you, this new little breezy fling thing they're doing, they're telling them something very similar about you. You get what I'm saying? Because they're going to paint you to be the ball and chain, the bad guy, the anchor, the person they can't leave behind because you're so unstable or you can't get it together or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? And now the new person is going to take your spot where they're waiting for them to leave you. Okay? Advice, the Chariot. It's time to pick a new route and go about your business. You've gotten everything you can from this situation. It's time to put yourself first. It's time to move away from this, probably at a faster than slower pace. You have seen everything there is to see. You know, it's time for you to take action in your own life and head in the direction that you want to go by yourself. You know, the person you're meant to be with is probably on the other side of this, just waiting for you, you know, wondering where their soulmate is. But meanwhile, you're stuck in this weird triangle of relationship. You get what I'm saying? Let me get you a love oracle card, Libra. Oh, geez, we got quite a few, but we're going to take them all because that's what we do. All right, you got, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. You know, this person they're a mess. And maybe part of their thing is money. You know, I feel like they stay where they are because of money. And so what's going to happen next? If you become the husband-wife person that they are sick of and they're cheating on, you're going to have to fund that lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Because they've grown accustomed to a certain way of living. That if they are coming to the end of the husband-wife scenario, they're going to expect that kind of material backing from you, okay? You guys don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's what I'm saying. There's something about this person that's like guilty Like they try to make you feel guilty about leaving, right? Or not showing up for them. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, with this person staying with the husband wife person, and that's irking you, be irked about the fact you stay with this. You get what I'm saying? Like it's kind of the same on a lot of levels, right? Sexual union, honor the place in one another where you're in one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So I think the big takeaway here is like, I was seeing that it doesn't look like they have sex with whoever they're stuck to. But it's like if they could have sex with you and now they've replaced that one thing that they give you that they don't give anyone else, like they've replaced you in that equation, it's time for you to honor yourself and understand like this may not be it for you, okay? And you have free will. I can't tell you what to do, but I do believe you deserve a lot better than what you're getting in this, okay? All right, Libra, this is your love reading. I'll speak to you soon, and you take very good care of yourselves. Bye.